In fact, there are two topics in the topic that our Prabhu has given. The purpose of life is one topic, how to conquer the fear of death, another topic. I guess the topic for purpose of life is for those who are living, and how to conquer the fear of death is those who are proceeding. So both are very relevant now. This question is asked again and again. Sometimes, is there a purpose to life? And if so, what is the purpose of life? Purpose of life can be understood when we look at our own mind. When we pay attention to our mind, we find that the mind wants something, is seeking something. Mind comes up with desires one after the other. We keep on fulfilling desires, and the mind still comes up with more and more desires. So, the desire shows that mind wants something, and the desire arises from some inner lack or want, meaning that I can desire something which I don't have. We don't desire something that we have. We desire something that we don't have. So the mind feels that I don't have something. Feels some lack, want, incompleteness within itself, and wants to become free from that lack, want, incompleteness. What is the reason for that incompleteness? I think mind does not understand. How to become free from that incompleteness or lack or want also mind does not understand. But at a given point in time, mind thinks that if I get a given thing, I'll be happy. If I achieve a given thing, I'll be happy. If I gain a certain experience, I'll be happy. So mind is after gaining new experiences, new achievements, new kinds of gratifications. Mind is struggling. The fact that it has not become calm, quiet, it has not become composed, not become contented, shows that it is still searching and searching. So what does the mind want? That, in a way, gives us an insight into what is the purpose of life. There must be a purpose because the mind is always wanting for something, searching for something. And now and then mind also gets what it wants, not that its desires are not satisfied. And when a desire is satisfied, mind feels happy also. Except that the happiness doesn't last too long. Again, the cloud of unhappiness seems to come back and mind again is struggling to become happy. So one thing we can see, that behind all these struggles of the mind, behind all its searching and seeking and desiring, what basically it wants is to be happy. What mind, if you understand our mind, it has a very simple requirement, and that is to be happy. poor thing does not know how to become happy. It has its own notions of what will give it happiness. It follows what the world is doing. And world sees success and happiness in wealth, in power, in fame, and so it keeps on desiring wealth and power and fame and related things, hoping that that is what will make it happy. And again, if you ask or see what it is that what kind of happiness it wants, we'll find that mind is not satisfied simply by fleeting happiness. It wants sustained happiness. It wants lasting happiness. Meaning that it wants to become free from desire. Because desire shows dissatisfaction. It wants to become free from that. So mind wants lasting happiness. In Vedantic words, it wants limitless happiness. It wants to be happy all the time. If it had its choice, the mind would not wish to have a moment of unhappiness. If it had a choice. It would want to be happy at all the places. If the mind had a choice, it would not want to be unhappy anywhere. It wants to be happy everywhere, at all the time, under all the conditions. So simply by paying attention to our own mind, we can understand that this is what the mind wants. It wants happiness, but not just fleeting happiness or conditional happiness. It wants unconditional happiness, not limited by condition of time or place or situation. There is nothing in the world which is there at all the times, at all the places, and all situations. Can you think of something which is there at all the times, at all the places? If a thing is here, at that time is not there. At one time, a thing cannot be in two places. In one place, something cannot be in two times. In one situation, it cannot be in another situation. So there is nothing in the world really that is there at all the times, all the places, all the situations, but that is what the mind wants. It wants happiness, that is at all the times, all the places, all the situations. Is there something that is there at all the times, all the places, all the situations? Can you think of something? Which is there in all the times, all the places, all the situations. You look out there, we cannot see anything. Then we have to have one answer, that I am there at all the times, all the places, in all the situations, right? So only way that my desire for happiness at all the times, all the places, all the situations, the only way that my desire for happiness that I want at all the times, all the places, all the situations, the only way it can be satisfied is if I am the source of happiness, not otherwise. So that's what Vedanta teaches, that you are the source of happiness. Now Swamiji, you just said that if happiness is what already I am, how come I am desiring it? You yourself just said, meaning I say, that we can only desire something that we don't have. If you say that happiness is our nature, is always there, how come I am wanting it? How come I am desiring it? So that's a very interesting situation. Our Swami used to tell us a story of this man. One Sunday morning, holiday, days, time off, you wake up at your own time, lazily take your bath at whatever time. In the morning, you have a cup of tea, reading in newspapers. At that time, a friend walks in. In India, you don't need any appointment, you just walk in. And so a friend comes, so he pushes his glasses up, because he's reading with the reading glasses. He talks to his friend for 15-20 minutes, and friend departs, and he resumes reading his newspaper. He cannot read. Oh, what happened to my glasses? So he is looking for his glasses. Here and there, and under the newspaper, under the bed, all kinds of places. Then the glasses possibly can be there. He searched for his glasses everywhere. Could not find them. And as he could not find them, slowly his impatience was growing. And usually the only object of impatience is a spouse. So slowly he started, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Who has taken them? His wife is listening and she doesn't bother, doesn't reply. When she finds that he is really too, distressed, she comes out and says, what's the problem? And that's how I guess talk to each other after 30 years of marriage or something. Where are my glasses? What glasses? My reading glasses. She is surprised. She wants to see his drama. I don't know. You always put away my glasses somewhere? I don't know. This is her moment. So every time he is going to find some fault with her. But today is her moment. She does not oblige. And he keeps looking for here and there and murmuring and Fortunately, the 10-year-old son happens to come by. He says, Beta, have you seen my glasses? Which glasses, Dad? My reading glasses. Oh, reading glasses? The son is surprised that the father is searching for reading glasses. Yes, and I have seen them. Oh, you've seen them? Where are they? I'll show you with one condition. So let me go for a movie in the evening, then I'll show you. Yes, we can go for, where are my glasses? And then, right there, on your head. Then the dad sees that. Oh. So this is also a situation when this person is desiring his glasses, is it not? Searching for the glasses everywhere also. But the way he is searching for his glasses and desiring glasses, can he ever get them? You need a teacher, a wise person, who knows where the glasses are. And he points out to you that look, hey, glasses are already with you. So usually we desire things that we don't have. But sometimes we desire things that we think we don't have. So two kinds of desires are there in our life. Usually, I don't have $1 million, I want them. I don't have a house, I want them. I don't have a car, I want them. So many things we don't have and you want them, it's a legitimate desire. But in some situation it can happen that I am desiring something which I already have, which I think I do not have. Like these glasses. So now that I am searching for happiness everywhere, here, there, all sorts of places that you travel around the world also, Globetrotter and Hawaii and Bali and everywhere you go and see new things, read new books, new movies, internet, new information, everything. You try to entertain yourself, try to seek, provide gratification for it. You can do everything. But everything seems to make you happy for a while, and then it runs out its utility, and then you want something else. just like searching for the glasses, then maybe the desire for happiness falls in the second category. It is not something that I don't have, but something that I think I don't have. Now then, the method of fulfilling that desire is a different kind. That desire cannot be fulfilled by searching for things, because it is not where you are searching for. You see where it is? So Vedanta teaches that, look, happiness is something that you will find from your own self, because it is your own self. How come you are not able to experience that? Because of that ignorance? Just as it doesn't know that he already has the glasses, but ignorant of this fact, so also ignorant of the fact that happiness is my nature. Why, Swami? Why am I ignorant? That's it, otherwise there was no purpose. So life must have some purpose. Some project must be there. Some challenge must be there. And this challenge that we are sent with is to remove the ignorance. So then what's the purpose of life? To find happiness. How to achieve that purpose? By removing ignorance. What is ignorance, Swami? That ignorance manifests in my life as all kinds of desires. See, when there is a desire, there is expectation. There is always a possibility that my expectation will not be fulfilled. We all know that. Every moment we have expectation. Particularly from people who are related to our expectations. Closer the relationship, the more the expectations are. But expectations means there is always a possibility they may not be fulfilled. So unfulfilled expectation is one of the main reasons for our unhappiness. So how to be happy? Give up expectations. So one thing, just give up expectations. How can I give up expectations, Swami? When I work hard, I must get this. When I do something, I must get a reward. So, one reason for what is the ignorance manifests, number one, in the form of expectations, demands. That we make demands upon other people as to what they should do, what they should not do. We have expectations of others as to what they should do for us. And unfulfilled expectations. Sometimes expectations do get fulfilled, people oblige us, They want to make us happy. It's okay, Swami, have it your way. But unfortunately, more you oblige me, more demanding I become. So you fulfill my expectation. Bring that calorie. No, not empty calorie, put that candy in there. Then tomorrow, how come the calorie is not there? So my expectations, when you fulfill one expectation, it keep on growing and growing. So this is the nature of mind. Nature of way ignorance manifests itself is in terms of making demands upon the world, having expectations from the world as to what the world should do. That the world should make me happy. The expectation behind all expectation is that you should make me happy. How can I become happy? When you do what I want you to do. Or not do what I don't want. The way you can make me happy is do what I want and refrain from doing what I don't want. I always keep you on the hook on the job. You never know what I want really. Sometimes you think that you know what you want, I want, and you do that and you find out, no, I don't want. So, what is one way of getting rid of ignorance is to let go the expectations and demands. Can somebody tell me how to do that? I have expectation of you. Right now I expect you to sit and not stand, listen and not talk, and pay attention to me and not to the ceiling. That's it. Listen to me, expectation. How can you think of how we can become free from, suppose your expectation from your spouse, expectation from your child, expectation from your parent, expectation from your colleagues, expectation from your neighbor. You know what expectation means? Means that I'm not happy with the way you are, you should change to make me happy. This is what the expectation is. Meaning that every expectation shows that I am not happy with what is. I want things to change to suit me. I want you to change to suit me. I want a situation to change to suit me. If that happens, I'm happy. That doesn't happen, I'm not happy. Meaning that I have surrendered my happiness to you, and it's you who will decide whether I'll be happy by fulfilling my expectation. If you choose not to, I'm miserable. Thus we have in fact made ourselves completely dependent and placed ourselves in a position that the world can manipulate us. They can always exploit us because we are dependent on account of our demands and expectations of others. So this I am saying in line of what our Prabhu said about his father. That always being happy with what is, not resisting. So one of these formulas that Vedanta teaches is learn to be happy with what is. Learn to be happy with the way things are. Learn to be happy with the people around us. Learn to be happy with situations as they happen. But Swamiji, I work hard and things don't work out. How can I be happy with failure? Swami, look at this person. How can I be happy when the person is insulting me? How can I be happy when the things are not favorable to me? When they are undesirable, how can I accept them? The only way is this. Since I cannot change them, you know what I have to do? I have to change myself. With what? With the attitude of graceful acceptance. This person is insulting me. That also is in order. One way that person insults me and I return that, by returning the insult and then he will insult further, and that's one way. That fellow makes me unhappy, I make them unhappy. That's one way. Other way is, okay, that person is insulted. Can I be large-hearted enough to accommodate that person also and absorb that? Can I live with all these limitations? Because in life, nobody is perfect. The people with whom we are related, everybody is a combination of virtue as well as limitations. Since nobody is perfect, everybody has virtues as well as limitations. And no person will satisfy me in all aspects. Even God cannot satisfy me, let alone any human being. Because God also, Swami doesn't listen to me, he doesn't listen to my prayers, he doesn't do what I want him to do. Meaning that the world is imperfect. And therefore, we cannot expect that our expectation can be fulfilled. And therefore, the answer is gracefully accepting what the world is, gracefully accepting what the people are. including their limitations. Because when you get a rose, the thorns always come along with that. And since we know thorns are there, we know how to handle the rose so that we don't get, injured by the thorns. Similarly, whole baggage comes. That's what we tell when a couple comes, a newly married couple comes, we say, look, you are married to each other, it's a whole package. You can't have part of this person. When you're meeting each other, dating each other, only part comes exposed because you always, show yourself and the best of you. There's always a facade, there is a mask over me, endeavor. You hardly know what I truly am inside because I make a show in a manner that you'll accept me because. But when you get married, how long can you hold wear the mask? Slowly the guards are off, in course of time. Then we are exposed as we are. Other person is exposed as the person is. Oh wow, I didn't ask for this. So then we find many things that are disappointing or not acceptable. That I did not work for this, I did not ask for this. I did not bargain for this, but the whole package comes. Every relationship is going to involve something that we are not happy with, that we don't approve, that we don't like. If we keep on rejecting what we don't like or making demand that others should change to make me happy, then the other person wants me to change, and that's how there is a battle going on. The only way is there is a value called kshama or forgiveness or accommodation. Accommodation means what? You know what accommodation is? The nature of space. Space accommodates. Meaning space is so large as to accommodate anything. Therefore, for us to accommodate, we have to become larger than what we are. Large-hearted. And we do accommodate. When we accept people as they are, we don't have much difficulty. Our Swami used to say that we do not give our friend 1/10 the benefit that we give sometimes to a mad person. It's in India. On a street corner, a madman may be standing in the evening. He has collected his treasure during the day of all kinds of rags and things that which is brought. He's standing there. And you pass by and he says something to you. Do you reject that person? He's a mad person. What do you expect? We don't react. Even if his words are insulting. His skin had immediate and anything, So when I'm passing by, I don't react. Because he's a mad person. Suppose my friend says that to me. Then I just get upset. Because I do not give my friend the same benefit that I give that fellow. Look at this. If a dog barks at me, I have no problem, because what do you expect from a dog? Suppose my child barks at me, I cannot tolerate that. So, when a mosquito stings, I can understand. What can a mosquito do? The spouse stings with a few words, I cannot accept that. So we know that we are able to accommodate and gracefully accept when we understand what the nature of the other one is. That this is a mosquito, what do you expect? That's a dog, what do you expect? The mad person, what do you expect? But spouse, no. Child, no. Friend, no. Parents, no. That's what they are. How can you talk like this, Swami? That's what it is.